coming at you live. We are cooking in Kevin's kitchen. What a lovely Sunday. And what are you going to show us today?
This is kind of like a little leftover recipe, so a little neat trick. I'm sure you made this recipe before. It's usually made with croissants, but you just take breakfast sausage and cream cheese and you make like a casserole. Okay, we're going to do a little bit different today. Yesterday I made the butter swim biscuits. We only ate about 6 of them all day long yesterday. We had our yummy chicken and dumplings, and we had it with our nice biscuits here. Now, we're going to do a little different. Usually you put croissants on the bottom, croissants on the top, and you make like a little casserole. We're not going to do that. We're going to cut these in half. We're going to lay them down in our same pan. We're going to use the same old pan. That way we ain't got to dirty much. We're going to cut it. We're going to make our sausage stuff. We're going to put it on top and put it in the oven. Okay, so this is all you really need for this recipe. We have 3 leftover biscuits. Whatever you want to use. You can use 2 cans of croissants and all that. But 1 or a half a deal of sausage. Today we're using a half a round of sausage. And since we're using a half a round of sausage, we're using a half a brick of cream cheese. If you wanted to make the whole thing, you would use 2 cans of croissants. 1 for the bottom, 1 for the top. 1 round of, 1 regular size round. I don't even remember what package it is, but not the big one, the regular size round. And of sausage, breakfast sausage, your kind, hot, whatever it is you want. And then you would use a whole stick of cream cheese. Anyway, we're going to brown this up, break it up like hamburger meat. We're going to drain it. Okay, and then when we come back, we're going to add our cream cheese melted a little bit. We're going to put it on top of our biscuits, put it in the oven. So right now, I'm going to brown this meat, and then we'll be right back.
We are back with you, cooking in Kevin's kitchen. Where are we at in the process?
We are at the final stage, really. Okay, I cut my biscuits, and I laid them in. You can see like this, just cut them in half and laid them in here. Now that's all ready. I got my oven preheating to 350. It only needs to be in the oven for about 15 minutes because you kind of cooked everything. We're just heating up those biscuits. So we want to take our cream cheese. I'm just going to put it in there and melt it. And this is super yummy, y'all. Like I said, the original recipe, you use croissants and you make like a casserole. We're using our biscuits because we're doing a leftover recipe here just to do it. So melt this here real quick. When it's all melted, together, we're going to put it on top of our biscuits and put it in the oven. So give it just a minute here. You don't need anything else. You don't need milk. You don't need anything. Put it back on the heat. I got the heat off. You know it doesn't take a lot of heat.
Alright, what's your question, Hannah?
Is that corned beef hash with butter or is that stuffed cheese?
No, it's sausage, son. Sausage and cheese.
Oh.
Sausage and cream cheese. He loves corned beef hash, so it does kind of look like that.
Yeah. I got a loose tooth.
Yeah, he does have a loose tooth.
Let's see.
I'm trying to get him to let me pull it out with a race car, but he won't let me do it. A remote control car. Told him I'd give him $5. Sorry, y'all, this is taking a little bit longer. Because you can pull your cream cheese out and let it get room temperature. It'll melt a little faster. But you can see how it's all incorporated. So I browned my meat, right? And I broke it up like hamburger meat. And then I drained the fat out of it. And then now we're just mixing in the cheese.
Cool.
Looks pretty good because it's going to melt anyway when we put it in the oven. And then we have 3 leftover butter swim biscuits, which is about the perfect portion of what we're going to need this morning. And we're just going to sprinkle it, spread it right on top. See that? It's kind of thick. It doesn't take a lot because this stuff is kind of strong. Okay, so then we're going to put it in the oven for just about 12 to 15 minutes. Everything's cooked on this one. But let me go ahead and tell you, if you were doing the croissants, you put a layer of croissants in the bottom, right? And you would use like a 9 by 13 or 9 by 11 pan. You'll put those out and spread it to the end. You're going to put all this stuff in the middle. You're going to put another can on top. You're going to put it in the oven. I believe it bakes for about 25 minutes because you got to cook those croissants. My bread's already cooked. We did it yesterday. My oven's at 350. right there we're going to put in. It's going to melt all that yumminess, and we'll show you the plated picture when we're done. Get you some.
We're back at you live. This is Cooking in Kevin's Kitchen.
All right, my breakfast is done. I just want to show you real quick. We like to eat these little fried patties all the time because they're just real quick and easy. I'm just going to show you a little trick. As soon as they come out of the oven, I like to put a little bit of onion powder, right? And it gives it like those tater tots that have that onion flavor in it, and a little bit of salt, okay? So I was just showing you that little trick I like to do. But here's my breakfast is ready. Oh, it looks and smells so yummy. Sausage and cream cheese casserole is what they call it, okay? And my biscuits are already pretty much cut because I did that yesterday. Take one of these middle ones here.
Butter swim biscuit with
butter swim biscuit
sausage.
With sausage and cream cheese casserole
more
topping
and more
or dip.
simple.
You know, there's all kinds. We're gonna go like that.
Crazy.
Put that on there. You want to dress it up a little bit? You grab my.
Pardon the barking dog. We've got 3 dogs playing right now.
Well, I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Let's go. Can't find it. Not fast enough for the video. Usually right there.
What are you looking for?
It's not there. Never mind. So that's what we're gonna do, just like that, y'all. I don't have my topping, so I can't put it on there.
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let's go. Get you some.